according to what you said your dad is already pressuring you to get married and you are not ready.
Never. I'm not ready.
So why did you say never?
Me, myself, I'll tell people at my age, don't get married early. This is a long time journey you're going for. Like, it's a very long time. All your life, you're staying with one particular person in the house.
So some people are seeing themselves as gatekeepers to this thing called marriage, whereby for every age they tend to monitor. How far now? Have you not get admission? So you usually very sure. You never get work, you conquer that partner. Sister, brother, hey, we must start seeing you. We must start, you understand? So, and those things gradually, it tends to tell on the person. The person starts to think, more time they go.
Shake, yeah.
You'll be saying it. I tell them that if you want me to marry, you give me money.
Before I get into marriage, I have to have a running business. In fact, 2. Because getting into marriage,
2 factors.
Authentication.
I think finance is the only thing that is making you not ready.
I'm not mentally stable for it. I'm not mentally
Ready
for marriage.
Yes.
Marriage. I'll get body easily and beg.
That means you're not ready to commit.
I'm not ready to be in marriage right now.
Talking about marriage in Nigeria is very expensive.
That's like another topic.
Do you feel the need? Are you marrying to impress people?
Good day, everyone. Welcome back to the Reality Circle. And this is brought to you by Unpacking TV. Today, our topic is going to be on unpacking the pressure to marrying early in Nigeria. I can't wait to dive into that topic. It's going to be very broad, but we did like to make it brief today. So, I am your host for today. My name is Gift Igometi, and also I have my amazing and handsome host alongside with me, and is...
Oh, I'm supposed to be the amazing and handsome.
Sure.
Anyways, my name is Deco J, and I'm the king of boys. I will be your host for today too.
Okay, so we have 2 important guests in our midst. We have our honorable social media manager. He can manage any accounts, any social media accounts you give to him. He does it perfectly. So let's welcome Mr. Derek.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Okay, and with me here also, we have a female in our midst that's going to be assisting in exploring this topic. She's Naomi Michael. She's a chef and a personal shopper. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Naomi Michael.
Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So while we are on it, like I said earlier on, the topic is unpacking the pressure to marrying early in Nigeria. What do you say about that? I feel like it is quite the topic is quite explanative. Sure, you get. So why do you think that we Nigerians, or our tradition, we tend to do you think there is pressure in marrying early in our society?
In some marriages, yes, there is. And also, as a couple,
That's in getting married early.
In getting married early.
Yes.
In our society, yes, there is. For me, my dad is already pressuring me.
Oh.
Alpha, when I want to bring man, I need me in my house. So,
Yeah.
me myself, I'll tell people at my age, don't get married early. This is a long time journey you're going for. Like, it's a very long time. All your life, you're staying with one particular person in the house.
Okay.
You're seeing this person. And if eventually you're planning to get married early, be able to okay, I know say I get funds. I did okay.
Yeah.
As a lady, I'll advise any lady, before you get married early, be financially okay. Be financially stable, so that eventually you get into it. You don't have to start bothering yourself, being pressurized by what you see outside, what you come across on social medias and all of that. When you're okay, your husband is okay and all of, even if you're getting married early,
Okay.
you won't feel the pressure.
So you think social media also
A lot.
social media adds to the pressure?
A lot.
So
A lot.
Mr. Derek, do you agree with what she said?
The topic itself, the pressure comes from not only from the family. You have the religion pressure, whereby you have a pastor or someone in your church telling, brother, when are you bringing a sister to church? You understand?
Yeah.
You have uncles, aunties, siblings in like in an occasion, in an event that say, are you the only one coming? Sister ain't come. You understand? So the pressure is coming from both from the family front side, the religious gathering, social gathering, and the most important, which people are not trying to look at, is the financial side. Because before diving into marriage, you need to be, at least for a man, you need to be capable to take care of your family.
Okay.
So all this pressure they are just interwoven, mixing themselves around.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, according to what you said your dad is already pressuring you to get married, and you are not ready.
Never. I'm not ready.
So why did you say never?
Because I'm not financially stable.
Do you think finance is the only thing that is making you not ready?
I'm not mentally stable for it. I'm not mentally ready for marriage. Yes.
Marriage.
I'll get body easily and beg.
That means you're not ready to commit.
I'm not ready to be in marriage right now.
But I'm sure you're in a relationship.
I am.
Okay. So, but do you think in the next 2-3 years you'll be ready for the talk of marriage?
The talk you said. Thank you. I like the word you use. I just love the word you use.
Okay.
So, but let's just see how that goes. I don't know.
Okay. What about you?
Okay, let's say two. But for me, I just feel that is holding me down as a man is the financial side and the emotional side.
When
that's
you just
marriage based. So once I'm
financially stable,
financially and emotionally there, no problem.
But you just said the only thing holding you now is the financial side. You didn't say emotional
and
side.
Emotion too. Emotion, because it's not easy bringing one person into your life. Like my boat currently now is like this. It's not stable. It's not stable. So adding another person to that boat will just capsize the whole thing.
Okay, so you said something about being in a relationship and not yet ready for marriage. So in the situation where the person you're in a relationship with is ready for marriage and is telling you, okay, is it about finance or so I am going to take care of it and all of that? What do you do in a situation like that?
In a situation where you tell me you are there to take care of it financially, okay, no problem, fine. I need a business. Before I get into marriage, I have to have a running business. In fact, 2. Because getting into marriage,
2 factors.
Authentication.
Because getting into marriage in the next 2 years, my family, your family is already pressuring. I'm not hearing the cry of a baby in this house.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm not bringing a child into this world to suffer. I wasn't raised with a spoon. I'm not trying to bring a child into this world not to raise them with spoons. I have to be financially stable. My husband be financially stable before we think of getting married. If you're pressuring me to get married, you can sustain us financially, no problem. Monthly allowance, my business is running. Yeah. I'm okay.
Okay. So what you're saying basically is you're not ready to get married yet, but if you're with someone that says he can sponsor you or not sponsor, you can take care of your bills and all of that.
And
invest
in your business. You said something about monthly salary. You said something about monthly allowance. Yeah, that was the word. So, do you think it is? Don't you think you're putting pressure on the man? Let's forget putting pressure on the man, because what happens in a situation where you cannot meet up in a particular month? What then happens?
Okay. That's why I said I have to be financially stable for it. Okay. If I'm financially stable, I won't pressure you for monthly allowance because I know I can pay my bills. I can pay some certain bills. Okay. I can take care of myself. So in a situation where you're pressuring me to get married to you, but there's nothing on the table for me, I have my value. I have things that I can do. I'm not the type of a girl that will sit down at home and not do anything. Okay. I'm not a liability. So if you're pressuring me to get married to you, you should put something on my table. You should put something on my hand. Let me be working. Let me just have something doing for myself, so I won't bother you with it.
Okay. So going back to your mom pressuring you or your dad pressuring you. So what do you do in a situation where it gets too much to handle? Where you are being pressured, if you don't, because there are some parents that when they pressure you, it gets to your head. It gets to your head and you tend to look for a guy, maybe your boyfriend now, you tend to when are you going to
Transfer
marry
that
me? She
pressure.
understand. Transfer the pressure to him.
Okay.
When are you going to marry me? This is that. The pressure for my. How do you handle such situation?
And the guy says he's not
Yes,
ready.
and the guy says he's not ready. How
Oh,
do you handle such
okay.
situation?
I'm so lucky because I'm not the eldest in my family.
You escape her. You escape
I
her.
escape on one side. So when the pressure was getting too much at a certain point, we have to tell our dad, Dad, calm down. We be girls. Now girls you get passed for your family, for your life. We are 3 girls. You don't expect 3 of us to just bring in-laws to you, and we are not financially stable. Probably them too, they are just still trying to like survive. How you want may it be, and you yourself, it's not as if you are very, very okay. You're just trying to like be okay and all of that. We are trying to take care of you. So you don't expect us to bring men into the house when there is nothing.
Okay.
So when we get to that bridge, we'll cross it.
So that is us.
Definitely.
The parents will calm down.
They will calm down.
Yeah.
They just have to.
Okay, so there's this popular saying that it's talk about women, saying that women at some certain age they get to grow, like they get to their prime, they get to miss
Grow
their
out of
prime, pass their prime, and not be able to get
Childbirth
married.
might be
Yeah,
hard
she
and all of
understand that. And some guys that are asking you out and you tell them no, they'll not be like, don't you know you're getting old? This is that. Does it also pressure you? That word, being that you are getting old, no guy will come for you, this, that, because you are getting old, like you've passed your prime. So does that word get to you? Oh, Shebi, I'm asking you out now, you don't want to answer me. It will get to one particular time now, you would not see any guy to get married to you. Does that kind of pressure trigger you to want to get married?
Guys will be like you have to, you will soon start going to singles program.
Yes. You start going to Shiloh.
It
Doesn't
doesn't get to me because one, I'm working hard for myself every day.
Okay.
So I know I'll get the money. I'll get the money I'm looking for. I'll get the body I'm looking for. And I've seen videos of women 40-something, 50-something getting married. So I'm not the one to start getting married old or anything. And besides, if you be say I'm not getting married, plenty children, they need people to care for them. So adoption is a must. I'm not really pressured about this whole thing of being married, getting married or being married.
So, Mr. Derrick.
Finally.
Mr. Derrick. So, about this particular question I asked her, do you think that that's the right word to say to a lady?
Now, the lady is getting old.
Old, yes. She's getting old and you ought to be married. She gets. Do you think it is the right word? Do you think for guys, they are intentionally pressuring them to give them the answer that they want, or they are just saying it for I want you to answer me, or they're just saying it for fun?
For me, it's a two-way thing actually. It's either it will be for fun or the guy's actually saying the fact, because a lady's lifespan is not much, because for both man and woman, because at some certain
Is it
stage,
the lifespan or the terms of menopause?
something like that, yeah.
Okay.
Because at some certain stage, I believe a lady should have settled down, get married, and start having her children. So some people are seeing themselves as gatekeepers to this thing called marriage, whereby for every age they tend to monitor. How far now? I have not get admission. You usually very sure. You never get work, you conquer that partner. Sister, brother, hey, we must start seeing you. We must start, you understand. So and those things gradually it tends to tell on the person. The person has to think, more time to go, and I'm not settled down. So all those things.
So do you have an experience where any of that monitoring spirit or those gatekeepers, they've come to you and tell you, oh, brother Derrick, team marry me. Where's our sister? She girl.
You'll be saying it. I tell them that if you want me to marry, you give me money.
No fast like that.
Because marriage in Nigeria is very expensive, you understand?
Okay.
So,
Okay, let me come in there. Talking about marriage in Nigeria is very expensive.
That's like another topic.
Do you feel the need? Are you marrying to impress people? Because I feel like this marriage is a union between two persons, right? If you and your spouse to be agree that okay, let's have our wedding at the registry, just sign this and go home and all of that. I know some Nigerian parents will oppose to that thing. Go tie canopy for my own house.
Yes.
Which kind of marriage be other one and all of that.
Yeah.
But then, is money really a criteria for, like, do you really need to spend big on your wedding?
You know that you can get pressured from
your
your mom.
I'm talking about that, yes.
Mm-hmm.
If someone is pressuring you to spend on your wedding, do you feel the need to impress that person?
The person. Like, even if it's your mom.
At least you're going to cook rice. everybody knows the amount of bag of rice now.
Yeah.
You do canopy.
You carry DJ.
So now we connect Bluetooth.
No, I'm trying to now look now. Okay, let's say you're inviting like 100 people. You will spend money for these people, and you're spending close to 1 and 2.
Okay.
That's
so, and it's a lot.
That's a lot.
At
Okay.
least you put that money in business, you know what you get.
So you are saying that you rather do like a low-key wedding where it can just be
You rather
between-
choose business.
Yes,
than marriage.
No, marriage is.
No, choose business.
Marriage
Choose
is
business in this Tinubu regime.
Choose business. Talking about business and finances, you said something earlier. You said you have to be financially stable to get married. Now, let's create a scenario in our heads right now. Like, imagine you're approaching the societal marriageable age, as they call it, yeah, and you're not financially stable yet.
That's the pressure. That's where the pressure. That's the main pressure.
It's not even
the pressure.
What
That's
do you do?
I don't know. I don't want to put
Even
myself.
you know, say you don't reach to marry you.
That's pressure. They lead to depression. They lead to a lot of things.
Okay.
A lot anxiety and all of that.
Yeah.
I don't wish that for anybody. If you're approaching that age, just find something doing for yourself.
I mean, it's hard in this economy.
It's hard.
Everybody's trying to do one or two things.
Exactly.
But the economic situation in this country is crazy. And
Then don't marry now. Not be by force.
A lady of let's say 40, 45
Mhm.
that is not married and she has economic factors as one of her reasons.
Reasons.
The society begins to see her like maybe she get bad character because
yes.
in our society now, once you never marry,
You
you
might
get
say, na bad
bad
character she gets.
or something like that.
If you look and where bad character, now you can never marry.
And
So-
if you be person where they allow society to pressure you, now make you go carry rope, go hang yourself. Me, I know they allow society. What you they talk? Now me know what they go through. Now me
Okay.
know how they sleep every night. Now me know as they cry, they sleep every night. So what you they talk not really, get to me. I'll try to make sure it doesn't get to me because if I get into the marriage, you won't be there.
Yeah.
You won't be there to know what's going
What's
on
going
inside.
on.
So now my cross, allow me to carry it myself. Don't pressure me into carrying cross that I'm not ready to carry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
So back to the social media pressure, because since this year started, we've been pressured very well. Steady pressure.
I think before you continue, I think that social media thing is for you that want to be pressured.
Pressured.
Yes.
Yes. That's if you are the kind of person that don't get pressured. Because for the youngest now, because that's why we said marrying early. Do you understand? For the Gen Zs now that maybe they found love, do you understand? And they see their models, their role models and all of that, maybe VJ Army and all of that, saying this love, what they are portraying outside is sweet, oh. Do you understand? This love is sweet, oh. So that's pressure that that they are seeing from the social media. They are telling their, do you understand? They are expecting their spouse to do the same thing. Sure you get. So do you think that social media is being positive on the pressure or is being negative on it for marrying early?
What
Yes.
I would say before our guest answer is the social media thing, yeah, is for those persons that want to be pressured. I feel so because we are the architects of what we consume.
Okay.
If you go online and you see a particular kind of maybe surprise bouquet or whatever like that, and then you're expecting the same from your guy
spouse
that is just trying, and you know
No.
that if he deliver, well, based on that you start to put pressure
Pressure
on
on
him, I feel like there would be a wave in that relationship. So for me, before our guest answer, for me, I would really say it depends on if you want to be pressured
Pressured.
or not. That's what I think.
Let me just quickly jump on this. Social media has come to stay, whether we
Yes.
like it or not. At least it was someone that influenced me in coming here.
Yeah.
So whether we like it or not, it's only the only thing we can do is to self-control ourselves.
Mm.
Okay, this is what we are receiving. How will I receive it away without it getting to me? So social media has come to stay. The influences will be there. Is we now for us to just control ourselves and say, okay, this is nice. I love this wedding. Okay, but it stops there. You don't go and say, okay, darling, come. I saw this wedding. No, this is the wedding we do now.
Exactly.
You can see this guy went to do his wedding in Ghana. My own, you understand?
Instagram, they send you the reel.
You understand?
He will send you the reel. You'll get the message yourself.
So this now boils down to self-control. Control what we
Consume.
see what we see and take in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So in conclusion, you're saying that the pressure for early marriage in Nigeria is not needed, right? Because you can dictate when to get married, right? Okay, that's nice. As you heard, our wonderful audience, don't feel pressured. If you don't want it, don't do it. Okay, so if you have any other suggestion, any other idea, you can put it down on our comment section. And even if you have questions for our guests, we can take the questions. Well, just comment down your questions, comment down your comments for us to read, and we'll get back to you. Thank you. And let's not forget that our guests, let's look at the camera. Our guests are happy to share these details with you, and see you in our next episode. And please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the notification bell so that whenever our post comes in, you can get a notification. See you next. Bye.
Yeah, I remind your hosts, even though the host has refused to mention our co-host, I am Deco J, King of Boys. Have a good day and God bless you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.